All right, back for another installment of the John McCullough Show. And Coach, you got the St. Gregory's game out of the way, first conference road game, and 53-42 victory for us.
Yeah, it was a tough game. I think the double overtime Tuesday night against Langston really took a lot out of us. I didn't think our energy was as good as it has been against St. Gregory's for whatever reason, but and we talked about this before the game, but St. Gregory's did a good job of slowing the game down and being physical, and that combined with our not having enough energy, I think, for 40 minutes, just made it a kind of a choppy game. We just didn't get into a good flow, but we managed to maintain our composure and make plays when we needed to, but to get a win on the road against St. Gregory's is always good.
Yeah. The shooting may have been off a little bit that night, but the defense still strong with a 42-point game. I mean, you look at the 11-point spread and people know what happened, but the defense obviously was just as good as any night.
Yeah, and that's why we stress defense, is when your shooting's not going like it normally may in a game, because we had good looks. We just couldn't get anything to go down. And St. Gregory's defense had a lot to do with that. But again, it goes back to playing defense on the road, rebounding on the road, and making free throws. And I think we did those three things pretty well.
And we're going to wrap up the pre-Christmas break with Wiley College coming in. They're 2-6 this year, but from a Red River Conference school, and sometimes we get some scrappy athletic teams from that. What do you think about the game coming up?
You hit it right on the head. They're going to be scrappy. They're athletic. They've had a tough schedule. I think they'll be similar to Langston, maybe not without the impact player that Jackson and Madden are for Langston, but it's a good time for us this year. We just get done with finals. We get a chance to come together as a team and compete. But another good thing about it, we get a chance to have Amy Pryor suited up and into our playing plan. So we're looking forward to that.
What does Amy bring to the team?
Well, experience. I mean, she's the ultimate gym rat. I mean, she's a competitor. She's a great kid. Has great character. Is a good leader. I think she's a true point that can also play off the ball as well, so we can get shots for her. But she just makes us go a little quicker and the way we need to go. She's a good decision maker. We like the ball in her hands a lot. And, I guess the weakness that she might have is just her height, but she makes up with it for that with a big heart and just a ferocious, competitive attitude.
Yeah, there's been some nights when we've been missing some of the three-point shooting. It's come and gone a little bit, and she brings. Seems like she's a really good shooter.
She is. I mean, she's probably the best three-point shooter we have, the most consistent one. She has range on her shot. She can create her own shot, but she can create shots for other people. And she just has that attitude where everybody just kind of follows her. So I think she'll be a good leader for us because she works hard every day. She puts her time in with her shot and ball handling and in the weight room to get strong. I mean, she does everything she can to try to get an edge on somebody.
All right. Any other roster moves coming up in the next semester?
Well, Alexandra Milicic will be here actually tomorrow, and hopefully she might have a chance to play on Saturday. She'll be able to be eligible right away, pending on getting her enrolled and the transcripts here. But she gives us 6'4" size, good shooter, experience, great character kid. So hopefully she'll be able to give us some more depth and some rebounding inside.
All right. I'll come to the player profile part of the program. We're talking about Jamie Glover this week, average of 7 points, and has really been one of our better three-point shooters.
She's been big for us this year. She's a great role player. She's perfect for coming off the bench. She can play multiple positions on the perimeter. But what she's done for us in games is when we've had a tendency to get off to slow starts, we put Jamie in, and boom, she hits a three, plays solid defense. She's not the quickest player out there, but she's very smart, and she utilizes her ability to the maximum, and she just adds so much stability, experience. She's a senior. She's been through this 3 years. she wants to win. She also is a gym rat and a good leader on the team, but her ability to come in off the bench and score for us has been a big plus.
All right. Coach, thanks a lot for another installment of the John McCullough Show.
Thank you, Ray.